Hi everyone, Evie here, the Greek goddess of great reading. I'm sure you can tell that this is probably my third review in the same day. I just went on the plane to Vietnam last week, so I had a whole bunch of reviews to do because I read so many books on the plane and I've been working all week, so I haven't had time to put them up until today. So you're gonna get lots of reviews today. Today I'll be reviewing David James' Between the Stars and Sky. One day we'll find the place where love is infinite. Jackson Grant is on the edge of everything. Life, loss, love. His hope is flickering until he finds a girl who ignites him. A girl who shows him life, saves him from loss, and opens his heart to an infinite love found between the stars and sky. Now this book, I first was reading it and I didn't get it because I didn't understand that it was written in prose. Oh my god. But once I realized that, and I was reading it differently then, because I wasn't reading it like it was just a regular narration, because if you do that, then it looks really messed up and it sounds really messed up and you're like, what the hell am I reading? But if you start to read it as prose, it's a way better and a better experience for you. So I highly recommend that. Now you know, because I've told you, that it's read in prose. So keep that in mind while reading it. It's so beautiful, this book. I don't usually not have words for things, but for this book, it just was such a big turnaround for me because I started hating it and then I finished reading it and I loved it so much. And it's not, I can't talk. Okay, calm and collected. It's just a really beautiful story of a guy who is very depressed from his mother's death, and he comes back to this old, town he would come to in the summertime because his family owned a cottage in this town. So he came back to spend some time away from his father and away from his other sort of life, and he meets this girl, Sarah, and they start to fall in love, and it's just beautiful, it's fast, it's sweet, and it's tragic. And I really feel for Jackson because he's lost so much. He's just such a sad character. But you really are empathetic with both Sarah and Jackson throughout the book. And it's great because David James even gave us like bonus content in the ebook, and there's a story about Jackson's best friend from this novel. His name is Miles, and he's gay, and he grew up in this town, this small town, where he had a hard time coming out to people. When he finally did, he sort of did it through a relationship he began with another guy that he asked out, and they started dating. And there's that short story in there as well, and their love story, and it's just so beautiful. And oh my god, I love it. I like this story so much that, like this short story, that I actually want to read a passage from it that I really loved, and I've been posting everywhere on social media, so here it goes. Who told you what real was? Who told you what defined love? What made a fairy tale true and not true? They're just things we all know, Sean. Things we believe in and don't. But you know what? I believe in fairy tales and Prince Charmings. I believe in love that is so powerful and romantic it takes your breath away and keeps you alive at once. You know why? Because when you take away all those fairy tale stories, strip them down, you're left with the message that love is work. Love is a commitment. Love is strong and true and worth fighting for. And if those things are only found in fairy tales, then I'm not sure what this life is supposed to be about, Miles. Because with you I believe in magic, because every time I look into your eyes, I see the man you want to be for me, and I remember the man I want to be for you. That's magic. That's love, maybe. Oh my god! This story made me miss my boyfriend so much. Like, I'm gonna cry. But seriously guys, I definitely recommend that you pick up this book. It is kind of a diamond in the rough book. You shouldn't judge it by its cover, though I did judge it by its cover. I thought it'd be a great book, but then I didn't like it when I started reading it, but then I got it, and then I liked it. So many back and forths here, but once you understand how to read it, it's definitely a lot better of an experience for you. So I do recommend that you pick up this book. and read it. I received this ebook actually from David James himself through a contest, so thank you very much. David, Mr. James, whatever you prefer. I really loved it. So guys, if you liked this book, if you have Read Between the Stars and the Sky, comment below what you thought of it. If you have the same sort of feelings as me when you started reading, you didn't quite know what was going on. My Twitter and my website are in the bio below. Hit subscribe. I think it's there. I'm never going to get it right. Hit subscribe if you guys like what you see. I'm Evie, the Greek goddess of great reading, and until next time guys, keep reading.